We've got 20 Premier League home kits for the 25-26 season. Are you ready to rank them?
I'm not sure about that. I am knackered, Theo.
Dad, look at this. The Premier League watched our predictions and sent us this. If this video gets 20,000 likes, I'll give it away.
Ooh.
If we don't, I'll keep it.
Well, usually we go to A to Z, but today we're going to go, actually, W to A, Theo.
What?
We're going to start off, be different, with Wolverhampton Wanderers FC.
We have to start with the worst kit of the video.
Turn your iPad round, Theo, because Wolves
Wow.
is first, and it is a very gold kit with lots of black on the collar, on the sleeve cuffs, a little bit of white in there. But Theo, Sudu, is that even a real kit maker?
Sudo, I don't know.
I thought that was a maths-based puzzle.
Yeah, I did some research on Sudo and realised it's Malaysian for spoon. So apparently they're new and they've been hiring people on the design team with experience from Adidas, Puma, JD Sports. The texture looks like a Wetherspoon's floor. It's unbelievable. DE Bet. What even is DE Bet? I've never heard of it. They're getting relegated in this. I thought they were going down. I've seen their kit. They're definitely going down. 17th. There's somehow 3 worse in this kit rankings.
But that design is based upon the Molineux Pleasure Grounds, Theo. That sounds to me like a massage parlour. But I tell you what, there is no happy ending with this kit. I am putting it in 15th place. West Ham United now, and you've got a lovely claret shirt, bits of light blue underneath the arms and on the cuffs and on the collar. Theo, you've got that overlapping V-neck design there. Nice, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit simple. I like the collar and the sleeve design at the end, the claret with that little light shade of blue, but very white, sort of bluish. Umbro kept it classic, but it's not one of my favourite.
I have to admit it's a downgrade on last year because they haven't got the blue sleeves.
Right.
And last year I think I put West Ham first. Now this is a very nice kit, and if I was a West Ham fan, I'd go out and I'd buy it. But it's a downgrade.
I wouldn't spend my money to have bogies on my shoulders. I'm putting it 15th. There's nothing special. We rank these kits. If everyone just kept it one colour, but you have no video.
Top 5, 5th place. Tottenham Hotspur Football Club, and it's on the screen. I'm going to try and be nice here, Theo, because it's a white shirt with a very, very large AIA in red in the centre. You've got these concentric patterns on the sleeves, in blue, in grey, and you've got the stacked logos. Can you say anything nice about this?
No, I can't. First of all, the sponsor. Every year we say, stop putting it in red. Arsenal red. And they've gone and done it again. But this time, to mix it up, Nike have put the badge down the middle. But it's just too busy. The sponsor looks bigger than the Nike swoosh and the Tottenham logo. And to be honest, those corners on the sleeves, it doesn't look good at all. Then you've got another colour on the sleeve with the purple, the Kraken sponsorship.
Yeah.
There's too much on a simple kit. It's the sign of a bad kit. This is relegated in the kit designs 18th.
Do you know what, Theo? This is a cycling shirt, isn't it? This should be worn by the mammals, the middle-aged men in lycra. You know that cycling Mickey who grasses everyone up? He should be wearing one of these.
But stay tuned, because there is another club that put the logo down the middle. It actually looks a bit nicer.
I'm going to agree with you. Shake the hands if you're
18th.
not 18th place.
Relegated Tottenham. There's too drunk from winning the European trophy to design.
Newly promoted Sunderland now, and there's a lot going on here. And you've got the basic red and white stripes vertically, Theo.
Yes.
And then on the cuffs and on the collar, you've got the black and the red and the white and the black and the red.
It's busy.
Overlapping V-neck.
We've just reviewed a kit that put the logo down the middle. And this is the better version of it. Sunderland have put a bit of black behind the logo so it doesn't overlap on the red and white. Yes, the W88 is not a classic sponsorship and it's pretty big, but at least it's not Spread'em Sports anymore. That was a terrible. They've changed it from last year. They've got Premier League badge, which Sunderland they're buzzing about. And Hummel, you've only got one kit design in the Premier League. I think you've done a decent job.
Do you know what, Theo? If you look within the white there, you've got a pattern, like a link pattern going down. There's too much going on.
But they're trying to confuse defenders, Dad. They're probably going to concede a lot of goals. They've got to try everything in the book. I'm going to respect Sunderland here. They roasted us for our predictions. I'm putting them 8th. 8th. That's a good spot in the table.
I could have done that, but overall, 12th place.
12th place.
Yeah. Nottingham Forest now. Ooh. This is going to be a little bit of Marmite here. Let me talk you through it, because it's a red shirt with white pinstripes, and then you've got the button-down collar. Some people like it, some people hate it. Now, it's 160 years of Nottingham Forest Football Club, so it's a kind of a nod to the past, but also, I think, to the kit from 92 to 94. But do we like it?
They've got a collar. I know you don't like that collar, but I'm going to go out here and say something a bit different. The sponsor on the women's new kit, I think it's Bally's, looks gorgeous. I would have said this is the best kit of the whole Premier League if they pick the same sponsor as the women's team. But the men's team is KN.com, and it's not as good, I have to be honest. With KN.com, it just looks a bit silly. And actually, that logo around the badge fits perfectly.
Do you like the shield? You actually like it?
I like the shield because it needs the shield. Because imagine a white line going through the middle of that logo. It'd look awful. We've seen teams in the Championship do it. Nottingham Forest, 4th place.
4th place?
Yeah, wait, where have you got it?
Do you know what? This should
Top 10, right?
This should be sponsored by MAGA and Donald Trump because it's a golf shirt there. I don't like it. And I know people might roast me for this. I have to be honest, 16th place.
16th!
Not a football shirt. Back to the northeast now for Newcastle United Football Club. And of course, it is black and white vertical stripes there. But you've got this serrated edge, haven't you? It's not as clean as it used to be.
Wait, Dad,
and you've got this blue piping.
Stop the video. I've got a bit of a headache.
I think you need to adjust your TV screen, Theo.
No, I don't know.
Because it's blurred, isn't it?
I need to get some... I need to take something down. I've got a headache. The fuzzy design, or maybe it's just confusing me. It's hurting my head. It's hurting me more than the Isaac situation right now. What's the design between the black and white lines there?
Well, I suppose the idea, Theo, this is dynamic and modern. It's all about the movement from the black to the white. But that's the marketing talk. In practice, does it work?
Look at the right shoulder. It says, no! Even the shoulder's resulting. It's looking at the kit going, no, don't release that. The kit design is at a stinker. Do you know what? I'm having a laugh a little bit. It's not bad. The blue lines, I love that colour of blue. It's my favourite shade of blue, that. And they've adapted it well into the black and white because the logo does have that shade of blue. So overall, I'm just giving this a mid-table finish of 10. I think it's a bit crazy. It's a bit nutty. But the Newcastle squad next year could be a bit nutty without Isaac.
You know, for me, this is a second quartile kit. You know what? It's 6th place.
6th?
Yes. Manchester United now. This is going to divide opinion because it's a red shirt for very obvious reasons. You've got a lot of white there in the various logos. You've got a lovely yellow and red club badge. You've got the black and the white stripes on the collar there, Theo, and on the sleeve cuffs. And then you've got this weird design inspired by Old Trafford on the shoulders. What do you think?
I don't go to bed thinking about this kit. I think it's bog standard. You've got a design on the shoulders and then nothing on the front. You've got the Snapdragon with the Adidas all out in white. The collar is 2 designs. It's red down the bottom and black and white around the side. Why couldn't they have just gone cold, proper Red Devil design with like just red and black? Because someone high up at Adidas had to approve this. How can you approve it?
This will sell in the millions, won't it, worldwide? But is it a nice kit?
Look, they've got the Theatre of Dreams title on the back, and I think that's all nice, but right now, it's more of a meme than a dream. I'm putting this 12th, and actually, if I put it further down if I could.
Do you know what logo should be on the front there? It should be either Glazers out or Jim can't fix it. That's what the fans want. It's just not very good. 13th place. Now for the blue side of Manchester City have gone for a sky blue shirt, of course, Theo, but there's a twist to this. And now this is something they've done with away shirts since the 1970s. A sash, a diagonal sash, and it's kind of got that paintbrush effect, which is the feeling of movement and dynamic and modern. But again, do we like it?
Well, they had an up and down season, and if that's a trend, they're on the way up. Ooh. That white sword across the front is something a little bit different. It's definitely Manchester City. I can see Liam Gallagher rocking up to the next Oasis concert, maybe at Wembley or in Palermo, I don't mind, wherever he's going next, in this shirt. I want to credit Puma. They may have sent us that ball behind, and they did a great design on the Premier League ball too, which is right above me. But that is one of the best kits we're going to review this video. I'm going to put it second.
Oh my goodness, I don't know where to start. Liam and Noel Gallagher might wear this shirt, but only because it's Manchester City and they're loyal. Because I like the club badge. I know what they're trying to do, but let's be honest, it's not very good. Manchester is the home of fashion, and you've come up with that. It's just not very good.
Van Gogh kept his art simple. But do you know what? It sold in the millions. This is going to sell in the millions.
Well, Van Gogh didn't make 1 million paintings, but I take your point there. The Emperor Has No Clothes, 17th. 17th.
I can't. I don't think I can call you my father anymore if this is how you're going to look at this kit and rank it badly.
Big team bias there.
No.
Big team bias.
You don't have fashion sense.
Liverpool Football Club now. Nike are out and Adidas are in, and they've gone with a classic, Theo. It's red. Strawberry red, I think they call it. And of course, it's Strawberry Fields red. And they've got white in the logos. There are only 2 colours in this shirt, and you've got the white piping down both sides, and of course, the Adidas stripes on the shoulders and white on the cuffs.
It's very good.
It's a classic.
It is a classic, and it has hints to that 06-07 Carlsberg Adidas kit, which people love. Since the kit's come out, Standard Chartered has gone up in stock price 21%.
No.
And is that a coincidence? I think not. When you've got designs like that, all in white, like the logo, like the Expedia on the side, which also agreed to go full white, which is against their usual brand colours. Liverpool and Adidas have come together and made a masterpiece. There's no other discussion about it. The shade of red that they've picked, it's not the usual red that Liverpool would go for. It's a bit darker, but I like that.
And on the back of this kit, Theo, they've got the number 97 and they've got the nod to Hillsborough, which is a classy touch. When you are the best team in England, when you're one of the best teams in Europe and in the world, this is what you need as a kit.
If they wore this shirt at the Community Shield final Wembley, they would have beaten Crystal Palace. It's that good. I put it first place. This is the best kit of the video.
Wow.
I love it. I just do. Yeah.
I'm going to put this in third place. Leeds United are back in the Premiership and they've come out with a classy white shirt. And the first thing you see, I think, is the Red Bull logo. 2 Red Bulls fighting with a sun in the background.
Yeah.
You've got the Adidas stripes on the shoulders, the Adidas logo, and a lovely club badge. And what I like the most about this, Theo, look on the cuffs there. I think it's called the Lowfields Tunnel. You know that tunnel you walk through on the way to Ellen Road? You've got that tile work, which is reflected there.
Really nice.
A lot of thought has gone into this.
Something a little bit different on that sleeve. You don't see that sort of building blocks design. And they're building something as they've made it up to the Premier League with Daniel Farke. By the way, they're going to play energetic football, high press, they get in your face, they'd be really sort of attacking, even in the Premier League. If they're playing the same way as they get promoted, this is the sort of season you want to have Red Bull as your sponsor.
Do you know what, Theo? On the back of this shirt, on the collar, they've got "We Are Leeds" and a picture of a scarf. When I look at this picture that you've put up, I think I put it too low.
I put it too low, yeah. I'm going to put it 9th. I think I should have put it higher.
And I'm going to go very similar, 10th. But I think I've been unkind. Fulham Football Club of West London have come out with a proper naughty football kit,
It's
Theo.
not proper and it's not naughty.
It is, but let me talk you through it. It is white. There are black touches, the Adidas logo, the black stripes, and that SPO top. Okay, that is a big gambling logo, I admit that. But if you look closely, you've got this woven pattern that is inspired by Craven Cottage and the metalwork on the balcony. So a lot of thought's gone into this.
Well, I especially love their away kit, but we're going to be ranking that in a different video. What a little badge that is, the old badge. This kit, I mean, I feel like we say the same thing about Fulham and Adidas every year. They've got this template, and that black line looks like someone bold. It looks like someone's head, you know, going from the neck. With Fulham, it's just a bit simple. It's white with that one line, the Adidas stripes. The collar's all right. This is just an all-right kit.
I think this is really retro, and it's a real football
Retro?
kit. And what I mean by this, Theo, if this kit was a person, it would vote Brexit. It would come down the pub and drink 5 pints of Guinness, and on the way back, it would have chips and then a Yorkie bar. That's this kit. It's a proper football kit.
I don't think that's the people of Fulham, Thogden.
Well, that's the irony, Theo. That's the irony. It's not the people of Fulham. They're all watching the opera. They're off Glyndebourne to watch
We just
Mozart.
talked about Leeds. That was unbelievable. They did a great job with the white kit. Okay, yes, they've got the blue and the yellow in their logo. They have a bit more to play with. I wouldn't mind Fulham throwing in a bit of red from their logo, something to make it unique.
Come on, less waffle. Where have you put it?
I put it 14th. That's exactly where it should be.
Very
You
harsh.
probably got it like 12th anyway. You give me
7th.
What? Oh my god! This is never top 10. And to put it 7th is a disgrace.
Everton Football Club from the city of Liverpool are moving grounds. They're leaving Goodison Park. They're going over to Bramley Moor Docks, Theo.
They are.
And they have brought out a new kit. And look at this, Theo. Castori have come in.
Wait, is that
They've
waves? That's like
That's
waves of the sea. Because their stadium's on the
Have
sea.
you just realised that? Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's the River Mersey, Theo, that goes through Liverpool. And that is the whole point. Now, some people have criticised that and said, oh, it's too simple. You've moved to the River Mersey. You put waves on it. I think it's better than that.
No.
This is very, very classy, simple, minimalist.
Yeah, they've done a great job. I love the little wavy effect. Castor, sometimes we roast them, but they've done a good job keeping the sleeve simple. The collar is not so bad with that touch of white. And do you know what my unpopular opinion is? I actually think the Stake.com sponsor looks good. I think this is actually one of the best kits in the Premier League.
Wow.
And usually we say Everton don't do that well, but the texture design on it makes it original. You're going to remember this. And by the way, the fact they did the kit photo shoot in the Bramley Moor South, top of the range. So good. This is one of the best of the video. I'm going to put Everton 6th.
I have put this because it's classy and minimalist.
No.
And because of the wave pattern, which I like, second place. place.
Second place?
Second place.
That's outrageous.
Crystal Palace Football Club, South London, and proud. Take a look at this on the screen, Theo.
Wow.
Because you have got the blue and the red stripes vertically with the white pinstripes in between. Then look on the shoulders, blue and white.
Yeah.
Then look on the sleeve cuffs and on the collar. You've got red, white, and blue. Net 88. Okay, that looks like a gambling sponsor. It's got a sort of baseball vibe.
It blends in, though. The sponsor blends in. It's got the white and the blue of the kit, the logo, and Macron finishes nice in that blue. I think there's a lot going on, you know. Seeing Eze 10 on the back of that shirt, it just fits so nicely. They need to keep him. Honestly, Macron, I think it's the only kid they got in the Premier League. Amazing. Amazing. I'm going to go out and say it, 5th place.
Do you know what? It's a complete change from last year, isn't it, Theo? And I like last year's. When I first looked at this, I thought, oh my goodness. Like I said, baseball vibes at first. But the more I look at it, the more I compare it with others, what a unique kit this is. And I put it in 4th place.
Wow, we agree.
Chelsea Football Club of London have come out with a blue shirt with some very interesting geometric patterns. And you know what, Theo?
Yeah.
I've just seen something, and you might get this. Now, this design is meant to be London.
Yeah,
the architecture of London is
bottom.
meant to be grungy and what have you. But if you look closely, it's Superman's lair from Antarctica.
It looks like 10 Downing Street. Look, it's got the
Did you not
gates at the
see
front.
that?
No,
Superman's lair from Antarctica.
no, it actually does look like London.
Do you
It's
get
got the
that?
London gates.
It's
corner-
not Chelsea, though, is it?
Yeah.
I mean, Chelsea is a posh bit of London, and that architecture there is not Chelsea, surely.
Do you know what is pretty standout? That Club World Cup badge in the middle that they're going to have for the next 4 years.
Yes.
Stamped on the middle, and it says World Champions. Like, to be a club world champion, be the only club to have that sticker. And that Chelsea are now established themselves as a non-sponsored shirt. They probably made so much from the Club World Cup that they thought, why do we need the sponsorship money? Or they're just pricing themselves ridiculous.
It's just not a very nice shirt. There's not a lot of thought gone into this. It's a bit of a cycling jersey. It's a blue shirt.
That is a good shirt. That's 3rd place.
It's not.
It's 3rd place.
No, it's not. Theo.
Yes, it is.
No, come on, okay. Jeremy Beadle's come into the room. Give us your proper ranking.
3rd place.
This is 14th place.
What? That is a piece of art. That's artwork. You don't like it because you're scared that they're going to win the league.
And now for 96.com Football Club. Oh, wait a minute, sorry. Burnley Football Club, Theo, because they've come up with an enormous 96.com logo.
Unbelievable.
And if you look closely behind that logo, Theo, if you can, there is a claret shirt there with light blue on the cuffs and on the collar. And I tell you what I do like is the contours on there. As a Lancastrian, Theo,
No.
that is you. It's like a geography exam, isn't it?
It looks like someone hallucinating that texture design, which actually the Burnley staff probably were when they sold James Trafford.
Allegedly.
So silly. And look, that 96.com, I'm sorry, I actually went and looked it up because I was wondering, what is it? I've
Yeah.
never seen this sponsor before. Searched up 96.com, not available in your region. But my region's England. So why has this company bought the sponsorship rights to an English club and nobody in England can use it? I'm done with this shirt. It's terrible. 19th.
Wow, I see what you mean about it's like a Petri dish, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
From your science days. This is my 19th place.
Oh my God, we agree.
Brighton and Hove Albion Football Club of the South Coast have come up with a very Brighton shirt, haven't they, Theo?
They have,
you've got
yeah.
the white and blue stripes vertically. You've got the blue block in the middle with the Amex logo on it. You've got a bit of aqua in the swoosh and on the sides. And tell me what you think of this collar because it's offset and it's triggering my OCD.
I was getting hallucinations seeing the Newcastle kit because of the fuzziness. I'm now I've got head loss seeing that collar. João Pedro probably saw his calendar. Oh, media day, new kit, shoot. He probably left when he saw that. Look at the collar. It's awful. You don't want to represent the João Pedro brand with that collar.
Well, do you know what it looks like? You go to Sports Direct and they've got that basket with the £5 shirts where the collar's gone wrong.
Do you see the turquoise in the side and on the Nike
Yes.
swoosh? Isn't that the same colour turquoise that Crystal Palace had on their away shirt last year?
Oh, no. You're not copying Crystal Palace
Nike,
or
Brighton, no. Someone's
vice
getting
versa.
sacked. Do you know what? I've ranked this 13th. I wish I ranked it lower.
Despite all of that, it is very unique. It is very distinctive.
Just
It is
Brighton.
very Brighton. For some reason, despite roasting them, 9th.
What?
I don't know
Top
why.
10?
I don't know why. Brentford of West London have got a new kit sponsor, Theo.
Take it off the screen.
Umbro is out, and in comes a company called Joe Mama, Theo, and they have gone with the red and white vertical
What's Joe Mama done?
stripes. Yeah, Joe Mama have come up with a similar thing. Look, I'm going to get straight to it. What I don't understand is this little thing here, this Y-shaped thing here, that it's meant to reflect the lace-up. It used to lace up your shirt. But what is it?
No, I hate it. I hate everything about the shirt. You know, Brentford, they like to do this 2-year thing where they keep a kit for a year longer.
Yeah.
If they keep this kit for a year longer, they're going to get relegated before the season starts. The collar is one of the most ugly things I've ever seen in my life. It looks like a rugby team collar. Actually, rugby team collars look at that and go, no, keep it away. That's disgusting. Joe Mama have done a really bad job. They're going bottom of the Premier League. 20th.
Do you know,
if you don't agree, you're a mug.
Do you know what? The marketing team from Joe Mama and Brentford should get together, bang their heads together, and sort this out, because year after year, Brentford are in 20th place. Back to the south coast now for AFC Bournemouth, and they've come up with a very bold design. You've got black and red vertical stripes.
Wow.
You've got a thick red pinstripe.
Dad.
And then diagonally, Theo, you've got this rippled sand effect pattern going on, which reflects the south coast and the sands of Bournemouth.
Don't tell me this is your first place. How is there such a huge sponsor on the front that says BJ88? Like, who approves this? I don't care how much money they give you. It's a bit embarrassing.
Do you know what?
I mean, that sponsor is one of the worst of the video. I don't think I need to explain myself. And some poor kid is going to the club store, right? And spending their money on this. Yeah, overall, it's marked it all the way down for me to 16th place.
Oh my goodness. Now, every school kid in the land will be laughing at the BJ88 logo there. I mean, it's in gold, Theo. Look at the club badge. It is the weirdest badge you will ever see.
They made 100 million off 2 players this summer, and they couldn't invest a bit into their new kit.
But I do like the colours, and I think this would look very good with jeans down the pub. Top 10, 8th place.
Oh my god. That's half of my positions, Dad.
Over to the Midlands now for Aston Villa Football Club, Theo, and of course it's a claret shirt, isn't it? You've got the light blue on the shoulders. Now take a look at the sleeve cuffs, Theo.
Yes.
And there's that beautiful design. It's taken from the Holt end, so there's a nod to heritage and architecture.
This is the best sleeve of the video. If we're ranking sleeves, it's first place.
It is, yeah.
But let's talk about the rest of it.
I think there's some nice colour in there. You've got the yellow in the club badge. But once again, I think there's a little bit too much going on there.
This is a claret and blue kit that's better than Burnley. Let's just say that.
Yes.
Bottom line, better than Burnley. But I think it's very mid-table overall. 11th place.
And I'm just going to say ditto, hold out my hand. It's mediocre. And last but not least, it's Arsenal Football Club of North London, which is just round the corner here. They've come for a red and white shirt.
It ripped off Louis Vuitton. Look at the design.
Well, that is a positive, isn't it?
No, but it's a rip-off. It's something you buy in the Turkish markets.
Theo, how dare you say that? Let me talk us through it. It is a red and white shirt. That's exactly what you expect from Arsenal.
Of course,
you've got the Adidas in white. You've got the red Adidas stripes in red. And what I like about this is the pattern. You've got the letter A. I think you call that Gothic underlying. Once again, like Liverpool, they've not tried to do too much. Now, some people are roasting the club badge. They're saying it's too monochrome, too simple.
Yeah, it kind of blends into the whole shirt, which is a good thing, but you want the badge to stand out. I'm not going to roast this shirt. It's a great texture. They might have ripped off LV, but if you actually look into it, it's an A, a cool A, which represents Arsenal.
I'm sorry, Theo. I've looked at this shirt and I really don't like it.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah, I don't like it because I love it because it's the perfect football shirt. First place.
I've got a headache now. You love it. You put it first.
First place.
You saved it till the end.
End of video.
You put Arsenal first 3 years in a row. Overall, it is the same template, and that's what I question. So I'm putting it 7th place.
7th, Theo. If you put it 7th, should have gone to Specsavers.
That is the end of the video. Let me know what is your favourite kit in the video. And actually, the funniest comment is going to win this. If I designed this, I would have given it first place.
Come on, don't let Theo keep this. 20,000 likes. The winner is the funniest comment. And what I do know, that won't be you, Theo.